life changing, while buying something can be like kind of like empty inside and like you know. So that's what I kind of find. I don't know what like.
Yeah, you wanted to say something, Jessica?
I was just gonna say that like I feel a lot of companies target women or females, and like so that's what I was talking about in like one of our classes, like about how like women are supposed to just wake up and be beautiful. Like the magazines are waking up and be beautiful, but for males or boys, the magazines are like, oh, you can be whatever you want to be, a pilot, an engineer, or whatever. So obviously there is going to be a focus if from a young age we're taught or implanted in our head that like, you know, we're supposed to be pretty and think about like how to get the best prom date, or like those things influence us over time. And like that's gonna be like part of our identity. So, like just for like all of our things are like nails, eyelashes, whatever. Like guys don't have to think about that. Guys don't have to think about makeup. Like
So who's gonna start the revolution to go against it? Who's gonna start the revolution to? I'm talking about the girls. The girls. Like, how are we gonna make a change if we all say, "Oh, this is how it is"? So yeah, I just have to keep doing it. How? Have you ever thought about that? Have you ever considered that? Like, you know.
Yeah, my social media, I want to say a year ago, would have been like all my butt, and like I worked hard on that butt. Okay? Like I used to get a lot of likes.
Give her the mic. We need the mic.
I buy certain types and my ass looks nice.
Like no, but that's the thing. Like I worked out hard so that regardless of the legging, my butt would look good in it. Like that was my goal at one point. Okay, but over time, I've realized that I don't want to just be my butt. Like, that's all you guys were looking at. And I was like, well, there's more to me. I think I'm pretty awesome. So, I wanted to start, like this is very personal. So, like, for a while, I wanted to start, like, this beauty revolution myself. Yeah. So, I wanted to, like, my social media to be, like, about happiness. So, even if you click on my page, like, it'll say, like, you're beautiful to begin with. Right. And, like, all my posts are now about, like, they're just about, like, loving yourself. They're not about my butt anymore, and I don't get as many likes, which is evidence.
No, but if you do something that's meaningful and serious, you're not gonna get likes.
No. I used to get like 600 likes on my pictures, and now I get like 40 to 70. And like it's sad. But
that's a signal that something's kind of warped in the system.
It's interesting though, like to see that like people don't care like about the actual like the real stuff, like being yourself, being beautiful. Like that's always what I kind of like gone for now, so I don't wear makeup anymore. Like I try to avoid wearing makeup because I feel like it makes me, I don't know, materialistic, and it's not who I am, because I don't even like wearing makeup. I just wore it before, so now I don't take as many pictures. But
this is that's a good one.
Yeah, you can look at if you look at my social media right now, you're gonna be like, oh, I see it. Okay, it makes sense.
I need to see yours.
Yeah. We'll look at it. Like you can look at it.
I feel like a lot of like girls target girls though. That's why girls are the way. Like I started working at Vitsi. I quit, by the way. And like when you have to like look a certain way, you have to act a certain way. Like, you know, the girls that work there, they're really pretty girls, but they're also like very cocky. Like they know they're pretty. So like I hated it there. I was like, whatever. Your outfit's nice, but your personality's ugly. But the thing is, just like what I'm trying to say is that girls influence other girls as well, right? And then you feel like, oh, you have to fit in, or have to have my hair straight. And like when I would go to work, I'd be like, okay, I have to look so good. I like wake up and
it's a pressure,
it's like so much pressure to just look like the other girls that are working with me. And I just don't like that. Like I used to have social media too. I like 2-3 years ago, and I used to be the same way, like posting certain pictures, like you know, looking at my likes, seeing who like the way I look. Like I'd like take like 10 pictures, make sure my outfit looks nice. But then I realized that's not worth it.
It all goes back to
time. It's so much time. Like you can even look through my camera roll. Like there was a time where I'd take like 50 pictures, and she's seen it. Like she'll be like, "Oh my god, like why do you have 50 billion at the same pose?" Like there's nothing different. And now it's not like that. Like I try not to do that. It's so like it wastes so much time. You're consuming time into nothing. Nobody's gonna remember that picture as well.
To you guys, you're the next generation's gonna lead the way. What are you doing, or what do you think should be done to start changing that wave?
I feel like we do make, well, personally for me, I do make small changes. Like I used to love wearing makeup, but I don't wear it anymore because like it costs too much, and like, you know, I just don't need it. Like I'll try and put on a little bit
It's a good phrase she just said. I don't need it. That's the thing. You really don't need it. None
I
of us
wanted
need
to,
it.
I wanted to put on some makeup today, but it was just like time.
Today
makeup,
I
like, but I'm like, okay, whatever. Like I'm me. Like people are gonna perceive me the way they perceive me. And then like also,
you raise a good point. It's just being aware that your spending is not just the dollars and cents. There's a big story behind it, and sometimes people are not conscious of that story. What it is you're trying to do, like if you're trying to get, whether it be an experience, whether it be an image, whether it be you want to see yourself in a certain way, and it's not a common thing for people to consciously think about when you go shopping or when you're out with friends. And so for me, the whole purpose of Elly is to get people thinking along these lines and challenging some of the social norms that we have. And a lot of them have kind of locked us into behaviors that we think is normal, but if we really take a moment to really sit back and think about it, it's like, really, does that make sense? And that's all I'm asking for students to do, just to take a moment and kind of pull yourself out of the picture and see if it makes sense. You know, like a little bit of critical thinking, just look at it, does it logically make sense? Not because something has existed and is existing means it has to continue or that it's even right. And, you know, and this is, I feel like a way that we can start talking about, okay, well, yeah, we realize what it is, how are we going to change it? And, you know, move towards that. This is the kind of conversation I think it's important to have, especially with younger people. And the influence of social media cannot be understated. And we have evidence right here in this room that attests to it.